Scrite is a structure-first, scene-centric screenwriting app. What we mean by that is that each scene is considered to be a distinct block of text. You can capture summary, character presence, a featured photo, and comments about each scene distinctly. Additionally, you can also tag colors, story beats, and keywords. All of this scene metadata can also be visualized powerfully on a beat sheet in the Structure tab to get a comprehensive overview of your entire story. The statistics report gives you additional insight on pacing and character presence. In this video, we will show you how to use beat sheet templates, use Blake Snyder's Save the Cat beat sheet on an existing screenplay, and how to create your own beat sheet. On the home screen, under New File, you can see a few structure templates listed. Click on any of them to open the template and switch to the Structure tab. Here you can see a ready-made template with about 40 index cards, one for each scene, tagged to a beat from the beat sheet. You can simply fill this template with appropriate story elements and get your first draft done. If you have an already existing screenplay, then you can enable the Show Characters and Tags in Editor and allow Structure Tags options in the Screenplay Editor options dialog box, and then start tagging story beats for individual scenes. By default, beats from Save the Cat beat sheet are presented. You can also select a group of scenes on the Scene List panel, right-click and apply a beat. Notice how tracks for each story beat show up on the Scene List panel, covering the scenes they represent. Hover over any track to get a quick overview. You can also switch to the Structure tab to see an index card view, a timeline view, and the text of your screenplay all in one single window. Each index card on the canvas represents a scene in your screenplay. Here you can capture the shape and flow of your story. The timeline shows the sequence in which your scenes are ordered in your screenplay. You can zoom in and out on all three views. You can pan by using the pan gesture on your trackpad or by clicking and dragging on an empty area in the canvas. Zooming and panning is locked when index cards have keyboard focus. You can hit the Escape key to release focus and then zoom and pan as usual. The Screenplay Editor shows the scene text. Watch how the cursor position on the Screenplay Editor is visualized in the timeline. By default, index cards are grouped by acts on the canvas, but you can use the Grouping Options tool button to change that. Story beats are rendered as horizontal tracks in the timeline. You can hover over a track to get some metadata. You can select a single scene in the timeline by clicking on it, or select a range of them by clicking the first scene and then clicking the last one in range by holding the Shift key, or multi-select by clicking on scenes holding the Control key. Once you have a selection, you can right-click and tag a story beat. Watch how tracks show up on the timeline for the newly tagged scenes. Similarly, you can select a single index card or group of them on the canvas and tag story beats on the Structure canvas as well. You can continue to tag individual scenes as you did before in the Screenplay tab. Notice that story beats for use in the second act are grayed out. It doesn't mean that they are disabled, you can still tag them. Scrite shows beats for the current act prominently. At this point, Scrite doesn't know that the scene in question belongs to Act 2A. To fix that, we can add an act break after the last scene in Break to 2. Now you will notice that story beats from the second act show up prominently. Click on the beat board layout icon in the Structure canvas to arrange your index card by acts. You can also select a bunch of index cards that make a sequence and stack them to get a compact view of your story structure. If you prefer to use your own story beats, then you can pull up the command center using Ctrl and / type Customize Story Beats and hit Return. In the resulting dialog box, you can type a description of your beat sheet and hit Apply. Now you can tag your index card with beats from your own sheet. Sometimes you might want to tag additional keywords to scenes that don't necessarily represent a story beat. In such cases, you can add keywords and have them be represented as tracks. Try out story beats and keywords for one of your own screenplays and see how it can dramatically improve your productivity.